Hollywood isn't exactly famous for its long-lasting relationships. In fact, those that make it more than 10 years are quite a rare breed. You can bet that it's a messy world out there in the celebrity dating game, and it seems as though the younger the couple is, the more drama they bring to the table, with some couples ending almost faster than when they started. From cheating, scandals, bite marks, bloody noses, matching tattoos, and social media feuds, these celebrities know how to bring the drama to their relationships, and we're here to unveil it all. So, stick around as we have a look at our top picks for the youngest Hollywood celebrity couples who had the most intense and failed engagements. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the Rumour Juice channel. Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson. Now, these two shocked the world when they announced their relationship. Everyone thought Ariana and Pete were a rather odd pair, but what they made clear is that they didn't care what anyone thought of them as they happily lived inside of their love bubble. The two met at a Saturday Night Live after party. The show, which of course is what Pete Davidson is most known for, well, that and the fact that he dated Ariana Grande. The pair got engaged just weeks after taking their relationship public. Many people close to the couple have hinted that their short-term love affair's lightning speed was most likely Pete's doing. Pete's known to be an utterly hopeless romantic, going full steam ahead in almost every one of his relationships. Now, put two people like that, who are desperate for love, together. Things are bound to go to the extremes. The couple took it even more to the extremes when they got matching tattoos. Need we remind you that they had not even been dating for 6 months at the time? Unfortunately for Ariana Grande, the singer was not the only girl that inspired Davidson to get tattoos. He had several others celebrating his ex that, of course, Ariana demanded he gets covered up. Davidson has been open about his struggles with borderline personality disorder, which he was diagnosed with after several breakdowns and a stint in rehab. He had to continuously clap back at internet trolls when they questioned if he could or even should be in a relationship, which made him feel somewhat insecure within his relationships. Yes, people with mental illnesses can still date despite the stigmas and prejudices. Just because somebody has a mental illness does not mean they can't be happy and in a relationship. During their short time together, it looked as though they were going strong with full steam ahead. That was until tragedy struck for Ariana. Grande's ex-boyfriend of 2 years, Mac Miller, passed away from a suspected drug overdose while she was engaged to Pete. Many have claimed that the intense heartbreak Grande was going through after Miller's unexpected death was the most significant cause of their breakup. The passing led to her re-examining her relationship with him, questioning whether or not it was what she needed right now, naturally causing a long-term fight between two hasty lovers. Ariana couldn't take it and called off her engagement, feeling as though the heartbreak was too much for her to handle and the comedian could not give her the support that she needed at the time. Emma Roberts and Evan Peters. Emma and Evan's relationship is more dramatic than a Jane Austen novel. Is there a story that tabloids love more than a celebrity relationship gone wrong? The on-again, off-again pair began dating back in 2012 after they co-starred in the film Adult World. From that moment on, their relationship was just one big roller coaster ride that even fans grew tired of after a while. The American Horror Story co-stars put themselves and the rest of the world through tremendous ups and downs, including multiple breakups, a domestic violence incident, and then, after it all, completely deleting evidence of the relationship on social media. Let's start with the domestic violence issue because, like, what? It all started back in 2013 when the couple reportedly argued at a hotel in Montreal, which went so far that a hotel guest had to call the police. When Evan eventually stepped out of the hotel room, blood came out of his nose and even had a bite mark. Emma ended up getting arrested, but the officers decided to release her after settling on the fact that this was all just a significant misunderstanding. You would think that the couple would decide to go to counseling or perhaps even admit that they are not suited for each other, but not this pair. Just 5 months later, Evan got down on one knee and Emma happily accepted. But staying true to the Hollywood curse, the couple only made it 1 year before calling it off. Although they supposedly ended amicably, both took off all evidence of their relationship on social media. It doesn't precisely scream drama-free now, does it? 3 months after the breakup, the pair appeared to be back together again. Then, the pair ended things again, and then got back together again, and then finally ended again, once and for all. Robert Pattinson and FKA twigs. If you didn't even know that these two dated, much less almost tied the knot, don't worry, you're not alone on that one. Given the level of fame that Robert Pattinson accumulated after starring in the worldwide blockbuster Twilight franchise, he had no choice but to make his privacy a #1 priority. But as always, we were able to dig deep and spill all the tea. Someone in their way cooler than you social circle connected the two. These friends of theirs looked at FKA twigs and then looked at our Pats and thought these two would make a perfect couple. The pair was spotted holding hands a few times, but no one ever thought that much would come from it, as they seemed like they were hooking up. That was until 6 months later, Mr. Edward Cullen got down on one knee. She must have made quite the impression on the actor. Robert has never publicly spoken about his previous relationships. Still, seeing as though none have gone so far as him popping the question, it makes sense that he ended up announcing the relationship during an interview. He even talked about his new love. In the same breath, the actor talked about the difficulties of dating in the celebrity world, especially after something as significant as Twilight. He called the diehard fans a crack troop of crazies and said that the trouble with dating in the spotlight is that you have to make decisions whether you want to let them kind of crazy people in. It would seem as though there was some sort of bug going around in young Hollywood because although they might be getting engaged earlier in their relationships, their breakups almost come faster. While still reportedly dating Robert, FKA twigs was getting cozy with a male model. Safe to say Pattinson didn't stick around but ended up blaming it on timing issues and travel schedules. Iggy Azalea and Nick Young. We would love to say that this story has a happy ending, or at least a civil ending, but this is Hollywood we're talking about here, and this story left Iggy heartbroken, Nick spiteful, and fans devastated. The basketball star and the Australian rapper first blessed our eyes when they got together after Nick sneakily started tweeting about Iggy when he tagged her in his hashtag Women Crush Wednesday. Maybe the first red flag for Azalea should have been when Young took her to Target. Yeah, that's right, they strolled through Target like an old married couple for their first date. And even after that, it seemed as though they were one of the healthier couples in Hollywood. Unlike other couples, the two first got to know each other for a year and a half before Nick proposed. Luckily, he didn't do it where they went on their first date, as some people suggested, but he instead did it in front of their closest friends and family, with a ring that he specifically designed for her. Iggy was over the moon and immediately started planning the wedding. There were rumors that she asked her good friend Demi Lovato to be a bridesmaid. Unfortunately, the rapper had to postpone the ceremony due to her busy schedule and upcoming tour. So, the couple decided to wait until the end of the next basketball season. Unfortunately for Azalea, it would seem as though Nick took this extra time to live as though he was still a single man while his girl was out working. Like many other Hollywood scandals, it all started with a leaked video. A video that revealed Nick cheated on Iggy. To top it all off, she then found more incriminating evidence that he was cheating. While Iggy was on tour, Nick was bringing women home. The singer even found footage of him doing this. Fans were surprised when Iggy didn't immediately cancel the wedding. It turns out she was just not ready to let go, as Young promised to prove himself to her and the couple tried to make things work. But the blonde bombshell couldn't get past the betrayal and ended things. Azalea said that although she loves Nick and tried to rebuild the trust, she was unable. She wrote in an Instagram post, "I genuinely wish Nick the best. It's never easy to part ways with the person you planned your entire future with, but futures can be rewritten, and as of today, mine is a blank page." Young, on the other hand, tweeted, "Single." Spiteful much? We are pretty sure Iggy is the one who should be bitter in this situation. What did you think of our top picks of today? Leave your comment down below about which couple shocked you the most and if you would like to see a part 2. As always, we are eager to see your opinion in the comment section below. And do tell us which topic we should cover next. Behind the scenes dramas of your favorite shows? Why did this seemingly perfect couple break up? How come this Hollywood hottie is still alone? Who holds the title of the most fan-friendly celebrity? Make your voice heard, and we at Rumour Juice will make sure you are never bored. Subscribe to our channel and don't forget to tell your friends how cool we are.